Hey, another seed from the church office. How you doing? It's springtime, April 25th. Man, everything's budding, coming out. It's incredible to see that transformation from the dormancy of winter, how all the plants and everything comes alive. Speaking of alive, I was getting ready for the word this morning, and we're going through the parables of Jesus, and today I'm talking about the seed. About that seed, about how it grows, and what comes out of that. It's incredible. But that's another message. But I'm getting my heart ready for the service today, and I was just reading in Ephesians chapter 2 about by grace through faith, how God grabbed me. I remember years ago I was in some neighborhood in New York, and this fortune teller came up to me and grabbed my hand and said, "Hey, let me read your hand. I can tell what happened, what's going on, and what's going to come." And it made me think of that time because, of course, she wanted some money. She said, "Grease my palm and I'll tell you your future." And when I came to the Lord, I realized that God takes care of all that. You ain't got to pay nobody, and just open the Bible and read it. So in Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 1, it says, "And he made you alive, who were dead in trespasses and sins, in which you once walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit, who now works in the sons of disobedience, among whom also we all once conducted ourselves." Hello. Oh man. "In the lust of the flesh, fulfilling desires of the flesh and of the mind, who were by nature children of wrath, just as others. But God," right here, verse 4, "but God, who is rich in mercy, because of his great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead in trespasses, he made us alive together with Christ. By grace, you have been saved." Thank God. Boy, was I a mess. Verse 6, "And he raised us up together and made us sit together in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus, that in the ages to come, future, he might show the exceeding riches of his grace in his kindness toward us in Christ Jesus. For by grace you have been saved through faith, that not of yourselves. It is a gift." Wow, what a gift. "A gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast." And then the kicker was verse 10. "For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." So God made that beforehand. So when I was getting busted and all tore up from the floor up from the drugs and all that other insanity in my life, failure at every turn, oh man, overdoses. I remember just driving the car in blackouts. Thank God I didn't kill nobody in those years. But God preordained that, and now by grace, I'm saved. And God meets all my needs. I mean, it's so simple. I mean, I'm 71 years old, so, there's a lot of needs when you get older. You got to go to the drugstore, you got to go to the doctors, you hear about all your friends getting sick, and man, it's endless. And Billy Graham said years ago, getting old is not for wimps. Now I know what he means. But I hope you're having a great day today. Dig into his word. That Ephesians chapter 2 is powerful, so that fortune teller was going to take some money from me for all that. And then I read in the Bible about my past, I was dead, and then being made alive, and now the future, how God takes care of all the details. So may you bloom like the flowers and the grass and the leaves are blooming right now. And Lord, bless everybody. Give them a good week, a seed for their heart, that they could focus on you, not the world, because we see the world is tossing and turning and running around in circles. But we know you got it all under control. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother and sister, in his hands. You believe that today? Keep singing that song, because it's true.